Hello everybody. The current trends of modern stand-up comedy right now are comics being personal with their material and giving their opinions on things. The former of which was pioneered by the late Richard Pryor. Nobody went as personal with their comedy material prior to Pryor. No pun intended. Much like George Carlin and Lenny Bruce, Richard Pryor was a big influence on American comedy. His sharp observations, storytelling, and him going deep into his personal life really helped influence comedy here in the States. Particularly in the 1970s, when his popularity was at an all-time high. Before I go into his massive influence, I'm going to talk about his background so we can get to know him. Richard Pryor was born on December 1st, 1940, in Peoria, Illinois, U.S., and died on December 10th, 2005, in Los Angeles, California, at the age of 65. His full name is Richard Franklin Lennox Thomas Pryor. He was an American stand-up comedian, actor, and writer. His comedic influences are Lenny Bruce, Dick Gregory, Bill Cosby, Charlie Chaplin, and Jackie Gleason. Pryor moved to New York City in 1963 and started to perform regularly in clubs alongside performers such as Woody Allen, Bob Dylan, and Nina Simone. Pryor's comedy at the time was largely inspired by Bill Cosby and was far less controversial than what he would eventually become known for. Eventually, he started to appear regularly on television shows such as The Ed Sullivan Show, The Merv Griffin Show, and The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. His popularity led him to become a successful comic in Las Vegas. In November of 1967, while walking onto the stage of the Aladdin Hotel in Las Vegas, Pryor had an epiphany. He looked out to the sold-out crowd, cried out into the microphone, "What the fuck am I doing here?" and walked off the stage. After this incident, Pryor began incorporating profanity into his act. His 1968 debut comedy album captures this particular period, tracking the evolution of his routine. In 1969, Pryor moved to Berkeley, California, where he embraced the counterculture and hung out with the likes of Huey P. Newton and Ishmael Reed. The 1970s is when Pryor's career really took off with the release of his third album, That Nigger Is Crazy, in 1974. The album was a commercial and critical success. It would eventually be certified gold by the RIAA and won the Grammy Award for Best Comedy Album at the 1975 Grammy Awards. Pryor's follow-up albums, 1975 Is It Something I Said and 1976 by Centennial Nigger, were both hits with critics and fans. They both went gold, and both of them won him awards. Pryor would continue to have success well into the 1980s. Sadly, by the early to mid-90s, Pryor's successful career ended when he was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. On December 10th, 2005, Pryor died of a fatal heart attack. Despite his death, Pryor left a massive legacy behind him. He's influenced countless comedians such as George Carlin, Dave Attell, Martin Lawrence, Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, Colin Quinn, Patrice O'Neal, Bill Hicks, Jerry Seinfeld, Jon Stewart, Eddie Murphy, Eddie Izzard, and many others. Well, we're at the end of this video and I hope you all enjoyed it. If you like this video and want more like it, make sure you like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. I'm Vaughn Wesley, and have a good one.